Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. It's been the tournament for the most gate clears, and there's this one guy called Teo, and he will not let me get number one. He came last second, tried to snatch it from me. I think I'm like 5 points ahead of him. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video talking about one of my favorite characters since the game launched. Kim, which is the big beefy guy in armor. He's a light defense unit, and the great thing about him, as you'll see in this video, is that his break damage is absolutely insane. Like the amount of break he can do, I'm pretty sure all of his skills are heavy break, but also with him being an SR, I believe my build for him is, if it's not realistic right now, it will be realistic in the future, which is, I believe you need his either his star 1 or star 2 in order to get his second smash. And I'm pretty sure both of his skills are heavy break damage. And here you'll see this is like the best rotation in the game in my opinion. He's not even weak to fire. Granted, this isn't the highest level boss or anything, but it's still a good way to see. And you just see, like, look at his shield damage right here. He absolutely destroys. Like, he does better than my Emma. And to put it into perspective, my Emma, she's equally built. She has 2 stars in her. She has her signature weapon. He's running like a level 20 like random weapon on him, because I don't you just don't have the resources to build anything, and he just tanks. He just goes crazy. His little smash that he does, his Q ability, it stuns the enemy and does knockdown if it's not like a giant monster like Cerberus or something, and it just stuns them. He does so much shield damage, and you see we're just melting the goblin. He's one of my favorite characters. This rotation is so nasty. I just have like a nice constant rotation of skills into kills, and it just goes crazy once you get started. We're gonna move on to like the next fight, and I'll just get more in depth into like what I was doing there and in general. So here we have a fight against Cerberus. I don't win this one, but it's just another showcase of how absolutely insane Kim is in this game. His shield break is just so good. He's taking down bars, and for a lot of you who haven't made it to the level 50 gatekeeper Cerberus, he is insanely tanky. Like, you see my seal is 2 stars. That's why she's able to just absolutely eat through anyone's shield as well. I'll probably make a video on her next. But Kim, he's like the choice I choose for this. Despite his, he doesn't heal, but he does provide an insanely good shield. And he does so much shield damage. Like, this run gets, it's just crazy how like he just sort of shines on like teams with SSRs and stuff. Granted, Seal completely stole the show here. She's obviously has the type advantage, and like, by the time you get her to her second star, like, she has infinite Qs and Es. I think she might even have that at her base. Like, you just keep popping both of them, and then you just shield yourself, and she has probably the best sustain in the game. But here he is, he just stuns. His stun is so useful, and like, I'll talk about rotations in another video most likely, but like the way you rotate in this game and like how break plays into the damage dealers is so clean. This is not the best team for him. Obviously, Seal is just like, she's already a shielder, and she's like insanely selfish. She's the type that wants debuffers on the team with her, who can sort of lower the enemy's defense and do all these other things, while she just stays on the field attacking constantly. For this, I just wanted to show a bit of him. He is legit the last character that survives on this team. Granted, you don't want to have him on the field too much. It's just not his role. But whenever he does come out, the stun is so useful compared to like anything else in the game. It just goes so hard. And yeah, the pound, and then Cerberus just can't do anything for a few seconds. If you do that pound and then dodge right after, you automatically get like your switch time. I don't know what to really call it. Yeah, we'll call it that. I like that name. We'll call it switch time. And you just swap out, and yeah, you just keep going. It's like a really nice flow. I don't know if there's another character that really feels the flow in the way that he does. Like makes it go as smoothly. Because like, let's say you're facing a smaller enemy. Right now, they would be stun locked so damn hard because of the ice. And then once they get out of the ice, Kim just comes in and then just slams his hammer down on them, knocking them down and then stunning them. And then you switch into your DPS, who just gets to just wail on them constantly. And of course, we don't win this one. Cerberus, I'm not ready for him. I just don't have great artifacts, and I don't want to waste any resources building artifacts more than I have to. I'm hoping like during this day reset, I get the artifacts I need to make like some really busted characters for some of them. But as of right now, I don't want to build too much because the artifact grind is rough in this game. But there you go. He just pops his ult. He does that like absorption technique, and it's just like so good. If you have a shield on when that hits, your shield's just gone. And the only reason I even make it this far is because of Siu. She's absolutely busted once you get some dupes of her. Before her dupes, I would say like don't even waste your time building her. But after her dupes, she gets her first dupe gives her a 150% attack percent increase on her 2 specials, which is all you use her for. Like you're barely ever punching, only if you miss the stack by a bit, because I believe her core gives her another stack. But other than that, you're just spamming those 2 abilities. So the 150% increase, it turns her from like straight up tank that is kind of, I'm not even gonna say mid, she's bad. If you have her as one, like her first actually without any stars at all, she is so fucking bad compared to what you get after. 150% damage increase, I can't even explain how like large that is. But we're gonna go into the next fight. You see Kevin is the last one up there for me, and he got his shield. He does insane stun to the enemy. He's great because with his skills, he builds up his switch meters like immediately. Usually, as long as you hit the enemy, he builds his switch meter immediately. So he comes in, breaks shield, and then just gets out, which makes him better than like a lot of other shielders. Anyone with ice is also really good that can freeze. Like she's doing amazing. But yeah, he's just the star character in this run, in my opinion, next to Siu. I think he does the second best. Like his stun is just crazy. And you see like freeze has a cooldown. I don't think by the time you make it back to him, the enemy, if they do have a cooldown on stun, the cooldown's gone. And then he just pops his ult and you can't kill him. And then he dies, of course, after. But yeah, he's absolutely insane. I think I have like one more fight I want to show, which is just like a gate. And yeah, let's just get to that one. So this is a standard like gate. I believe this is a break. So all of your teammates come out for the final boss and help you out. I need to make a video on this weapon too. This weapon is so fucking broken. Like at first I think a lot of people didn't know, but this weapon, if you get this, you're set for so much content. A lot of the stuff like on like the demon side are weak to light, and it's crazy. You just melt everything. It is crazy. So mine is S. I think I have 1 or 2. I think I have 2 dupes. No, I have 1 dupe. 1 dupe of this weapon. But that dupe, it doesn't affect those enemies really. So it goes with break. You add like a 8% damage increase when they break, and it increases your break effect. But if the enemy doesn't have a shield, because they have to be in a broken state to apply it. It doesn't really matter. But you see, this dude's like just gone. Just gone. This is how every gate goes. I literally instantly break their shield and then just obliterate them. I love breaks, the gate breaks, and your whole team just dogs on the enemy. But yeah, usually they just get down. I pop my ult, and then or not my ult, my special for my weapon, and they're just stunned for a second, and then their entire health bar's gone. It's really good. I hope I convinced you about chem. This is just a quick little video, you know. But see you guys next time. Later. Build chem.